Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this episode we are going to be speaking about one of the clair senses. We're going to be mentioning them all in the coming videos, but today's video we are going to be speaking about clairvoyance. Before we get into this video, I'd like to say a big massive thank you to each and every one of you who continue to support this channel, this message of help, heal, serve. Thank you to every one of you who smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and also leave help, heal, serve in the comments. It means so much to me and my team. Clairvoyance is an ability in which each and every human being has where you can see beyond the materialistic and into the spirit realm. This is also with the energy realms. A lot of you might think that it's absolutely ludicrous, but there's something that you have to remember when it comes to mankind. We are conditioned to believe that things operate and work in a certain way, yet we are very naive to some of the humanistic capabilities and abilities that are built into us primarily as human beings. We all have various clair senses. Each and every one of these senses can be refined. For the majority of you, because you have suppressed the clair abilities, clairvoyance in this case, you can't see the spirit world. However, with a good understanding and with teachings, you can not only see the spirit world, but you can master that connection. You can see beyond the veil anytime you wish. Fun fact, whilst you can see beyond the veil, the spirit world won't reveal themselves to you until they believe you are ready. Remember this, that the spirit world know each and every one of you more than you know yourself. I know you probably think that's not actually true, but believe me when I say this, the spirit world are very, very wise. And a lot of you probably want to use clairvoyance. A lot of you want to be able to see beyond the materialistic and into the energy realm. But there's a few little things that you are forgetting with that. You feel like you're ready. You feel like you're ready to connect. And you just want nothing more than to see a spirit for yourself. Because seeing is believing, isn't it? Once you've seen a spirit, you can't unsee it. Put it that way. It's one of those things. But a lot of you are going through what is called a spiritual awakening. And not only that, a lot of you are actually still conditioned by mankind to some of the safety nets in suppression that mankind have put in place is still grinding down on you. That's why it takes for somebody like myself to bring you out of your little box that society's put you in, to help you to believe in your clair abilities, to help you to understand how you can personally connect to the spirit world. Once you come out of that box and you start awakening to the energy, you will see the spirit world. But if you are not ready, even though you think you're ready, believe me when I say this, the spirit world won't reveal himself. Because seeing the spirit world is not only, I've seen the spirit world from the age of 6-year-old, and not only is it fascinating, mesmerizing all the same, it is also terrifying. And the reason being is because in those moments you have been conditioned the entirety of your life to know that there is no such thing as spirits. Then in that given moment, you actually see apparitions. You see the spirit world. Your little mind will freeze. You will go into what is called fight or flight, which is a primal instinct built into all human beings. Hence why we are still alive on this planet to this day. Your mind will freeze. Your eyes will continue looking at the spirit, but your brain is like, what on earth should we do? I'm seeing this, but I'm not seeing it. I shouldn't be seeing it. So an inner dilemma goes on. This is why a lot of you may have seen a spirit before and you may have gotten frightened. And that's why the spirit worlds are very careful in who they reveal themselves to. I've seen the spirit worlds, I've seen the realms. For me, I work with both of them. I love and adore them. They're absolutely amazing. I love working with the energy. But for each and every one of you, you can all see the spirit world when the time is right. You can't force the process. If you're wanting to use your clair abilities, one of the best things for you to be able to do is to go into a meditation. And when you go into a meditation, you are going to place your intent. Your intent must be that you want to use your clair abilities, your clairvoyant abilities. Whilst you are going to have your eyes closed during this meditation, a lot of you might think, well, actually, hang on a minute. Well, how's that even going to work? You can use claircognizance. Claircognizance, the spirit world will reveal himself during claircognizance, which will also be able to access through your eyes, it's a crazy concept, but the spirit world will actually show you and reveal himself with your eyes closed. It's like you're watching a movie screen. It's like you'll see, like going to different screens. It's absolutely awesome. Then, when you are in your day-to-day life, simply just stop a second, take a deep inhale, do a quick meditation as you stand in just a couple of seconds, and ask Spirit to reveal themselves. A lot of the time, it's very difficult to force Spirit to see Spirit. Because again, remember, why does Spirit reveal themselves to you? It's not because they're bored. It's not because they've got nothing better to do. It's very simple. The Spirit world will reveal himself to each and every one of you for evidential purposes, if it holds value. I'm not even going to lie to you, like literally, I mean, I wouldn't lie anyway. I'd like to think that you know that. But I've seen thousands of Spirit, like literally I forgot how many I've seen. I've seen that many of them. To me, I couldn't care less. Like literally, I know a lot of you are like, oh my God, it's such a magical experience. But I've seen that many, I'm numb to it. It makes no difference to me. I know when I see a Spirit that there is a reason behind it and there's evidence that I need to bring forward. But to me, it's not like fascinating no more. You've got to appreciate and understand, I've seen Spirit from the age of 6-year-old. So to me, it's not like, wow. To me, the wow is when I get things lifted up and objects thrown and levitating. That's when I'm like, oh, wow. Because I'm well past that stage. I'm past the stage of believing if the spirit world are there or basking in the glory of the spirit world. I'm a lot deeper into it now. But I mean, I've got to openly admit, for me, it's part of my life journey. It was always going to be working alongside a spirit. I've got to say now, I'm 34-year-old and this is my life purpose. I'm happy and glad and proud to be able to say that my life purpose is to work alongside of the spirit world and the realms to educate mankind and the rest of the populace of how to be able to connect to the spirit world. I will do this now till the day that I die. I have no interest in anything else in this world apart from, you know, what you see now on YouTube. I want my own paranormal church here in the United Kingdom. We do the paranormal tours. We do loads of different things. So this is all that I'm about now. And I can hand on heart say that when you work alongside of the spirit world, it is like nothing touches you. Nothing in this, there's not one thing in the materialistic plane that would even bother me, because I have an army behind me, an army of energy. Not just the spirit world, I have the realms that work with me. So this is one of the things that each and every one of you have to realize. You can all have this as well. You can all see the spirit world. But just remember, you should never ever force the process. We've spoken there a little bit about how you can go into a meditation. A lot of you will see spirit when you're not expecting to see spirit. This is when you can also use electronical equipment. Whilst it's not using clairvoyance, it's still technically a way of capturing the spirit world. So you could still use it. You're still seeing it with your eyes, but on a different device. You can use your mobile phone, put a flash on, go into a dark room and just flash, take 3 consecutive shots on your mobile phones and be amazed. Be absolutely amazed. When you capture the spirit world, you'll capture faces, you'll capture orbs. I'm not on about little particles of dust. For a lot of you who don't realise, I get a lot of pictures sent to me from individuals who believe that they've caught spirit. And I fully understand and appreciate why people want to capture spirit, why people want to say they've caught. And I'm sorry to be the one to say it. As soon as I see something, the spirit will see if it's them or not. Like literally, the second I look at something. And a lot of the time I'll get people who'll send us this and they'll be like, look, I've caught this, I've captured this, John, look, isn't it great? And it's like, it's dust. It's unfortunately for you, it is dust. It's not spirit. Don't become one of them people. Remember, don't capture something and believe it's spirit immediately. Don't just think it's spirit. The best thing to do is to ask spirit to come in front of the camera. If you capture a in fun fact, you can send us your photographs and I can look at them for you if you want us to. It's really not an issue. But just remember, in the first instance, when you capture something, it's not always paranormal. Don't just write it off as being paranormal the second that your little eyes capture it. I know you want it to be, but you're doing yourself an injustice. You're doing yourself a disservice by just categorically saying everything's paranormal when it's simply not. We've talked there a little bit about how you can capture spirit using cameras, phones. You can use infrared cameras, all of these different things. But yeah, clairvoyance is the ability of seeing. And you will see the spirit world when the time's right. Spirit will come to you in any way, shape or form that they wish or desire. For example, They could come to you as a Roman soldier. They could come to you as a world soldier who's been to war. Remember, this is all part of their story. It's not because they're just doing it because they're trapped. Fun fact, there is no such thing as trapped souls. I say it on every video. There is no such thing as trapped souls, and there is no such thing as wandering souls. The spirit world are highly intelligent. Like, seriously, far more intelligent than mankind can even comprehend or begin to comprehend or give them credit for. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll bring this video to an end. We're going to do a video on all the different clairsenses. But I wanted you all to acknowledge and understand that clairvoyance is the ability of all seeing. You will use clairvoyance if you see the spirit world. So I'm going to leave it there. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to check out the videos at the top left and the right. If you did enjoy this video, consider dropping it a like, leaving in the comment, help heal serve. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.